Hey everyone, this is AJ Paranormal here. How's it going? I know it's been a good while since I've done a main post video. So this one comes from Washington. This is a BFRO Bigfoot report. This one was an interesting one. Hopefully you guys enjoy as much as I enjoy sharing it out to you guys, telling you guys about these guys' encounters. There's going to be two of them, two videos. One is from June, the other one's from July. First one's about two campers using binoculars witnessing the Bigfoot along Wenatchee River. So, see you guys in a bit. Hey everyone, this is AJ here. Here comes the first report of BFRO. This one's called BFRO Report 78920. It's a really interesting one. This happened in July 22, 25, this year, on a Tuesday. The witness's name is Ryan Sender. I'll put the whole name thing here. Happened this year, summer, June 26th, Washington. I can never pronounce this county. Shingling. I'll put it right here, you know what I mean. The location of the place, I'll put the numbers right here. Nearest towns, Plain, Washington. Nearest road, Chinook Loop Road. So the title of this one, not mine, but this witnessing, it's called Two Campers Using Binoculars Witnessing a Bigfoot Along the Wenatchee River. So, let's get on with it. I was out camping with a buddy of mine, at the Wenatchee River, along with the bank, a couple miles down the river from the mouth of River Lake. Nobody around us for days, except for occasional group of people floating kayaks, floating or kayaking. Our camp was up in the cliffside from the river, so we had awesome viewpoint across and down the river. That's pretty good. Saturday night, we're sitting around the campfire, relaxing, trying to get out of the sun, as we had been out in the water, swimming, fishing all day. Nice. It's called fishing, not catching. We were all having a normal conversation, and my buddy's face went from blank, like he just had seen a ghost. I just kept talking. He wasn't responding. So after a minute or so, I go, "What's going on?" He wouldn't ask his friend, which is always good. He asked me to get up quickly, quietly, and go grab binoculars. I retrieved them. I hand them to him. He starts looking again, staring through them, not saying a word or answering me. That's interesting. About a minute again, after just staring through the binoculars, he starts pointing out, goes down my hand and see through these two trees on the tall tree line, then points out to that tree, probably like that, points out the tree. In front of those is a very leafy looking tree, 20 feet tall if I had to guess. Sometimes hard. I need to go back and look around and measure it up. And he says, look toward to the left of the trees. Handing me the binoculars. This is where it gets crazy. Cool. I start looking through the binoculars and see the creature standing there on two legs, bipedal. That's what this means, bipedal, near half the height of the tree. So I guess 8 to 10 feet tall. Yeah, seems about right. And yes, there are 8 feet to 10 feet tall ones. Trust me, I know. I've had my fair shares. A very dark reddish brown hair, covered its whole body. Its face and hands were super thick and wide. Not just tall, its face looked very ape-like. Whole body except its face and hands was super, oh yeah, I read that part. Looked very ape-like, and with its features, big mouth poking out like old nose, kind of flat, through the, at the same time, just a very monkey-like. As it's standing, it's using its arms, hands, moving stuff around, branches, brush. I shook my head in disbelief. It happens. What I was seeing is when I was looking back through the binoculars, binocs, as they call it, I see the same thing I saw before as I was looking. This time I was asking my buddy, "You saw whatever this is moving, right?" He goes, yeah. Yo. I haven't seen his face until this point yet. The creature's turned its head. The hell? Oh, that's my fence. Shish. It turned its head. I was staring at its face just from the side. I was mind blown at what I was seeing. I get that too when I see them. I'm still. In that instant, I looked over at the river, scanned up the river a bit, looked straight up at us on the top of the cliff. Oh yeah, they know when you're there. They don't care. If they would care, they would do more, but they don't care. Trust me, I know. The cliff, it ducked down for 15 seconds, then sprinted off into the woods on two legs upright, bipedal. I regret not having my phone with me. Dude, I will now be investing in a camera, investing some time up in the area, searching until I find again. So the one, I'm going to continue on. The one thing I want to say to these people, bravo, not bad, interesting though. I wonder what it was doing there. But they always know that you're around. They have a better smelling, better hearing than a bear and a hog. Trust me, I know. And they can be very quiet. I have added coordinates that'll be very close, but I will go back for exactly this weekend. So that's a very interesting one. And this happened in summertime, June, out of all months. Wait, is this June? Yeah, June. So this one was very interesting. Makes you wonder what it was doing. So here's some also notices. I'll be going back to check this weekend for the footprints for himself. I had a funeral all next morning, so I had to go home. It happens. Other witnesses, too. Him and his friend. Other stories, yes. I have actually heard and smelt interesting things I could not explain, as well as ones posted on your site. He's talking about on BFRO. Time and conditions. Was around 7 p.m., June 26th. 70 degrees out, low to no clouds. Sun wasn't setting, but it was tucking behind the trees, creating shaded areas, which is one of the things about Bigfoot. They like shaded areas out in the opening once in a while. Along the river, it's still bright through. Environment right off the Wenatchee River on the site. Some bins were there, tons of fish, down logs, the whole environment thing, brushes, trees, creatures, swampy areas, and blah, blah, blah. Yeah. If you want to check out this report, besides here, there'll be a link down in the description down below. So, I want to know what you people thought. Do you think they actually caught Of course, he didn't have his phone on him. Do you think by his eyes, with the binoculars, they caught a Sasquatch doing something? Oh, trying to find it again. Standing there on two legs, standing near half the height of the trees. Now had a very dark reddish brown hair, covering the whole body except for its face and hands. Super thick and wide, just not just tall. Its face looked very ape-like. It is very true. They do have a very flat nose. They're very ape, monkey-like, and their hands are sometimes half covered. Most of the time, hopefully I can show you guys this, most of the time their hair is just like what ours, but more thick, and it stops right here. You can see their hands. The one I saw, his hands were big. I mean, I've shook in Chewbacca's hand, the actor, his hand it reminded me of that, but bigger. I didn't shake Bigfoot hand, Chewbacca's hand, a little story later on, maybe. But yeah, this one's an interesting one, and it's just recently. Let's see, it's August now, so June, so 2 to 3 months. So this one was interesting. I want to hear what you people think in the comments. You know what to do. Hit those likes, comments, share out there to your Bigfoot communities and whatnot, and subscribe to my channel for more interesting reports on Bigfoot, ghosts, UFOs, whatnot, and that's out there. I'm AJ Paranormal. This was BFRO Report 78920, Class A report by Ryland Cinder. 2 campers using binoculars to witness a Bigfoot along the Wenatchee River. I will see you guys out in the woods, spirits, Bigfoot, and whatnot. See y'all.